Hi, my name is Bien, aka Booklet Bit Bookies. Boy!
And my name is Sarah, aka Suey Mama. And we're back for our episode 4 of Narts.
Narts.
Narts. We were gone for a week. We're sorry about that, but just had to be done.
I'm sorry, I was very busy that whole weekend. I had my cousin staying over, and it literally completely slipped through our minds. We were just like, oh, Narts! We have to record, Narts!
But no Narts were to be had. But that is okay, because now we're back and in business.
And
we're
more nartier.
Oh, yeah, definitely a little bit more concentrated Narts action here. But we got lots of stuff to talk about this week.
Hell yeah.
So first of all, what did you do while you were gone for a week?
Sorry, I'm a little hyper.
You sound a little shooken up.
I had a little sugar inside me. So, I had my cousin over. He has no place to stay right now because he moved out of his apartment from his it's called a sublease, and it's only 3 months. So he needed to come back to Chicago for a few weeks before he can move into his new apartment because he's going to grad school.
Nice.
And so he stayed for a week, and then this weekend he left to KCON. So he was just hyping up, and he was practicing his random dance plays and stuff like that. But
oh my gosh.
K-pop's ugly. We can talk about that later.
That's ugly. Ew.
You're sad?
You're sad? Ew. Don't do that.
What did you do this week or last week?
I'm still helping my mom. We have been packing and moving boxes, and just everything is crazy. The house is a wreck, but it's not a mess. It's there's just stuff everywhere that's being moved and packed and stuff. So that's pretty much it. That and just being consumed by WoW and by working on music like usual. So nothing really too out of the ordinary.
Yeah, the regular, SLYLEAF causing havoc.
Cause havoc. Distraction. Oh my goodness. So you sent me Bien has sent me a picture of this very nice table setting with a goblet of chalky milk and a giant
Chalky milk.
a giant scoop of Kraft out of the box, kind of a little bit dry macaroni, and 20 chicken nuggets. And then there's 3 little Debbie brownies on the side, and it got me thinking. It just sent me right back to the days of lean cuisine, those frozen, not lean cuisine, kids cuisine. Those little frozen atrocities that you could pick up, and somehow parents were convinced that it was okay to feed your children this stuff. Oh my gosh, we're talking about, okay, I don't know if you guys have ever eaten these things, but okay, so it's the typical frozen dinner, TV dinner, plastic tray, and they usually had a little lunch school little pizza or some chicken nuggets, and one section had a vegetable mashed potatoes or corn was a popular one, and then the third little section had a brownie or pudding or some kind of little sweet treat like that. And anytime you ever microwaved it, no matter how you did it, the inside of whatever meat or pizza was always frozen still. The macaroni or corn or potatoes was molten lava and what could explode at any moment. And then whatever vegetable you had always seeped into the brownie or the pudding. So you always had corn brownie or green bean pudding or something like that.
Green bean pudding.
So those atrocities just reminded me of how picky of an eater I used to be as a little kid. Like, I hated everything. Like, I swear, I don't know how that I, like, got the nutrients I needed as a child because, like, I only wanted to eat chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes and macaroni.
I don't know. So we were when we were talking about it, I was like, what am I gonna say? Because like, as you know, a parent with, I mean, as a parent, not a parent, as a kid with an Asian parent, she never really got, you know, kids cuisines for me. Like, they never TV dinners. It's like, she's like, I'm gonna cook. Like, whenever I wanted McDonald's, we have food at home. Like,
Yeah. I think we both had really different upbringings in that sense, but we both had the, like, there's food at home kind of deal.
yeah. But like, there is this one time where we were at the grocery store, and I saw the kid cuisine, like the blue box, the little Quacky McQuackerson boy.
Penguin boy.
Wait, he was a penguin?
Yes, a penguin.
He had an orange beak.
So do penguins.
Oh my god, am I stupid? Okay,
Oh
anyways,
my gosh.
regardless, Quacky McQuackerson looked at me with his beady eyes, and I said, Mom, I really need this. She said no. So I started crying, and because I really wanted this. 6-year-old me really wanted this. And she gets it for me, and then I eat it for dinner. And literally, I look at this monstrosity of the chocolate pudding.
It's not even pudding anymore because you've microwaved it, so it just becomes something else, like this coagulated mess.
It looked so like
Toxic.
nasty that I was like, Mom, what is this? And she's like, oh, it's the ketchup. So I dip my chicken nugget into it, and I spit it out so
Oh
fast.
my gosh, that's so freaking funny. I forgot that those things came with ketchup sometimes. Like, who thought that was a good idea?
Frozen ketchup.
Everybody's got ketchup in their freezer or in their fridge. There's no need to put a packet of your nasty ass ketchup.
Oh, speaking of ketchup, can we skirt this? Do you remember the Shrek ketchup?
Actually,
it was green.
No, okay. I don't know. Okay, I'm not trying to be insulting. I don't know if this was before your time, but even before the Shrek ketchup, I think it was Nickelodeon had like this idea for ketchup that was like colored. There was like green, there was blue, and there was like, I think there was purple too, but the worst part about it was like Burger King at the time was like, come on guys, let's get in on this action. And they started giving us ketchup that was like blue and green nasty as ketchup. And it's like, I couldn't, like, okay, as a child, I was a ketchup fiend. Like, I thought it was very good to put ketchup on everything. So I was like, oh, Mom, I want to try this blue ketchup. And she was like, I don't know about that. And I was like, yeah, it'll be great. She's like, I don't know. If you don't like it, I'm going to beat your butt. And I was like, no. So we get it. And like, I don't know if it was like my mind, like the psychology of just like looking at this blue ketchup and like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit.
It played mind games on you because you think it's gonna be a different flavor, but it's the regular tasting ketchup, and you're just like, it creeps you out. Like,
yeah, I hated it. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about it. I can't. I really can't.
Oh
it,
my
like,
gosh.
Not only did it look weird, it had like, it looked like it had the texture of mustard.
Yeah, it was like the wrong.
Am I the?
No. It did. It was like pasty, where ketchup is like juicy. It wasn't right. Okay, it's not right.
Juicy ketchup.
Juicy ketchup is the only ketchup I consume. Oh my goodness. I remember like the only vegetables that I liked were like corn, like sweet peas, like those green sweet peas, and then green beans, and then like that was probably it. Everything else I was like, poison, I'm not eating it. Ah. But now I'm like, I consume all vegetables except onions. Onions are still poison till this day, so fight me about that.
Wrong. Onions are a blessing. Have you never had a blooming onion?
Okay, I was talking about this the other day. Someone was like, you don't like onions? You don't like onion rings? You don't like blooming onions? And I was like, those are actually the worst form of onions, and I would rather bite into an onion like an apple
Oh.
than eat a freaking blooming onion, because you know what it is? They bring out this blooming onion and it looks so delicious. It looks like it smells good. The crust looks very crispy and crunchy, and the sauce is like, ooh, I want to dip into that. And then you dip into it, and then you take a bite, and like all the crust comes off instantly, and you're left with this like slimy worm of an onion.
That's why you shove it in your mouth.
I take a bite of everything. I don't know. I can't like just shove a whole thing into my mouth. Even like when I eat sushi, I always get yelled at when I eat sushi because I can't put it all. I just have to like take a bite, you know.
Ugh, I can't.
I've been trying to get better about that, but it's like I hate feeling like I'm about to choke when I'm trying to eat food. But yeah, you take a bite of the onion ring and like the slimy, wormy onion, and it's a bad experience, and I don't recommend it for anybody.
You know what? I recommend blooming onions, and I recommend onion rings.
Outback sponsor us.
They're not gonna sponsor us when you just said.
I was kidding. Oh boy, love blooming onions.
What was I gonna say? As a kid, I like the weird vegetables. And to this day, I still kind of, like, really love the weird vegetables because, like, you know, my mom makes, you know, Filipino food. So, like, it's always, like, oh, the eggplant. Oh, the okra. So, like, the radish. Like, people don't usually eat that, you know, right? Like, in America, right? So, like, they're, like, whenever they see it in, like, a Filipino dish, they're like, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, damn, that's okra. And, like, you're gonna hate me because you know you don't like slimy things, but I kind of like it. It's good.
It's like furry and slimy and it's nasty. Yuck.
Not
Anyway.
the way that my mom cooks it. The juice from the soup just like gets in on it. Like, have you ever had a radish in soup? Like, it like seeps all its good flavors inside of it, and it's just like you take a crunch and it explodes the flavor all over your mouth, and you're just like left with like, oh.
Wow, they should
so
give
good.
you a channel on Food Network. Just and that would be the signature thing, you know, like what is like Rachel, like they like put those compilations of the Food Network people, and they're like, delicious, delicious,
delicious.
It begins with
two dashes of vodka. Okay, but one vegetable that I hate, still to this day, bitter melon.
I don't even know what that is.
Good.
It sounds like it doesn't taste good.
It looks really weird, and it tastes like death. It tastes like, it literally tastes like someone's taking your tongue and putting like, let me put like some, I don't know, it just leaves such a bad taste in my tongue, and I hate it. And like after you're done eating it, it feels like you want to throw up because like the taste is still in the back of your tongue. Yuck. Like I hate it. I'm gonna make you taste it, by the way.
No. Do you remember, what was it? I was on this thing where I was like, let me just make smoothies a lot. So I bought a bunch of fruit, and I cut it up, and I put it in my freezer, and I would just drop the fruit in there and then make a smoothie, and it was pretty good. But I bought, was it a papaya?
Ooh.
I don't know. I want to say it was papaya. It was this fruit, and I didn't know how to approach cutting it up, but I did it the best way I could, and I think I did it wrong because the middle had these like little
black seeds.
Yeah, they look like little alien babies, and they smelled awful. And
you're supposed to scoop them out and throw them away.
Well, I did, but I almost died in the process. They smelled so awful. If you ever cut up a papaya, like, be careful, because these slimy little baby boys will come crumbling out, and it's like, yeah. So, beware. Disclaimer. They should put a sticker on those that say beware.
Beware, stinky.
Very stinky. Don't consume the middle. Oh God, that just is reminiscent. Like all this stuff, like, just reminds me of like how many hours I spent like eating kids' cuisines and playing video games as a child. What a lovely childhood.
Oh, I love Sonic.
Yeah, we already talked about that one. And Simpsons Hit and Run. Oh my god.
Oh,
like,
toe to tip, that's part.
like, okay, so besides Sonic, like, what game do you think? Well, I mean, think about games that like are still a thing today, you know? Like, I started like for WoW, for example, like that game I started playing like so long ago, literally like 10 years ago, or like actually it's about 9 years now, and it's still
Holy
a thing
crap.
today. Like, it's literally coming out with a new expansion tomorrow, and like it's really hard to think that the same game is still relevant today, or the same,
Yeah.
even the same like franchise. But I mean, I guess if it's not broke, don't fix it, you know, just keep expanding on it.
You see, like, here's the thing. I really want to get into WoW because, like, you always say it's so fun and stuff like that, and you tell me that, like, you just need to get through the leveling process once, like, the whole game is so fun, and I'm just like, I'm thinking about that money.
Yeah, I totally understand that. The money,
Like,
yeah, it's like it kind of pays for itself if you think about it. Like, if you spend enough time playing the game, then it's worth it, in my opinion. But like, I understand that WoW's like a thing that I feel like either you have to be really big with MMOs or like enjoy grinding MMOs, or like you had to been playing WoW for at least a couple of years and like already have like attachments to it, you know? But that being said, like, even though it's so old, like, it's still almost like a completely different game than it used to be because they've like updated it so much, I guess.
yeah.
But I don't know, it's not for everybody. I just like the whole story of it and everything as well. Like, I mean, you guys in my Discord or any of my close friends can tell you that I've been nerding out about this shit for like the past like 3 weeks. I have like all the World of Warcraft books, and I've been rereading them, and so like, call me nerd, but yeah, you can't help it. So definitely, I don't know, just like, is there a game like that for you that's just okay besides Sonic that's been just like there for you through the years?
So this whole week, Andy was staying over, right? He brought his Switch, and I finally got my hands on Zelda.
Ooh.
And as soon as I, pressed, new game, nostalgia hit me. Like, I was just like, I can't believe I haven't talked about this before, because, like, I remember playing, the Zelda games and watching my brother play Zelda, and, like, I was just like, wow, this game is beautiful. Like, I can't breathe. Breath of the Wild.
Stop it. Yuck.
So, I don't know. It's like, you know how in WoW you have to do quests, right? In Zelda you have to do quests too, and that, like, in Zelda it's fun to me, but like whenever I do it in like WoW, it doesn't seem like,
Yeah, it's not as linear. So it's like, yeah.
Because, like, well, in this game, Breath of the Wild, you don't have to go in order with a story. Like, you can, like, there's something that you have to do, and then after that, like, the whole world is open world.
Like, there's, like, side quests and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like with past Zelda games, I let the internet play for me. You feel?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I looked up guides and was like, oh, I'm gonna do it this way. But when I played it, like Andy was telling me what to do, and I was like, shut up, I'm gonna do this my way. And like
Yeah.
when I did it my way, I was just like, damn, I'm having so much fun. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really like the concept of, you know, running
Overwhelmed.
from A to B, and like it takes, you know, the time that you would think it would take. Like you would have to run so far, and like it takes
Mhm.
you like, you know, the whole day walking there. And like
Mhm.
it feels really like you accomplished something. Like
Yeah.
I just had a really great time playing. If you guys have me on Snapchat, I've been Snapchatting him looking really cute, and I just Link is so adorable. I just want to like squeeze his cheeks and just punch him. Or I would let him punch me, actually.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people liked about Breath of the Wild is that it wasn't nearly or anywhere close as linear as the other games. You know, the other games they had side quests, but it was like pretty straightforward path from beginning to end. And this one was more like an RPG, like adventure, open world approach to Zelda, which I think a lot of people were like wanting for a long time, because you know, games like Skyrim and stuff like that, that's like one of the most beloved things. It's like it feels like the game never ends, because it literally will, even if you complete all the quote unquote quests, it will generate quests for you.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, so I think that's a really cool thing, and it just makes the game, the longevity of the game last a lot longer than like your normal, you know, straight 30-hour, you know, start to finish game.
Yeah. I've been playing this game for so long, and I think I only got through like 10% of it.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm really sad because Andy's coming back, and then he's going somewhere else and not staying with me anymore. So he's taking a Switch.
No, you're gonna have to get one.
Honestly, I talked to Maria about this. Because she was playing Breath with me, like she was like doing it my way, and she was like, I like your approach and stuff like that. And she's like, hey, you have a 3DS, let's play Ocarina of Time together. So like after so I'm gonna play Ocarina of Time with her, because I never finished it when I got it on my 3DS. I was like,
really?
This game too hard.
That is a hard game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be fun. I didn't play a lot of Zelda games. I played Ocarina of Time, and I played Wind Waker, and then I played Skyward Sword, but I never beat Skyward Sword.
Oh, I love Wind Waker so much.
So good. It's such a good game.
I also really like Phantom Hourglass. It was one of the games that I deeply invested my time in. Like, because like I remember having a DS, and that was the only thing we had. Like, because like everyone was on the Wii, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna play on my DS. That's so Phantom Hourglass. Whoa.
Back it up. Whoa.
Sorry, my baby voice just came out. Phantom Hourglass was like one of like a big thing in like growing up in my middle school days. And I just love Zelda.
I can't say I've ever even seen that game or like heard that game before. I didn't know that was a thing.
You need to play it.
You need
to play it. Yeah.
Anyway, enough about the past. Let's talk about the present. Let's talk about the song of the week. My song of the week is it's a K-pop song. It's Zico, and I don't know if it's Zico or if it's Zico, because that's how he always says his tag.
Zico.
Anyway, Zico and IU came out with a collaboration song, and I was like, I didn't know that a collab this powerful could exist in our reality. I was like, are you kidding me? So
literally, when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, it's two of Sarah's faves.
I know, like literally my two favorite solo artists. And the song is called Soulmate, and boy howdy, it's delicious. I strongly recommend that you go look up that song and listen to it. It's very tasty.
Itadakimasu.
Ariga, thanks for that.
My song of the week of the week. Sorry, I am speaking very poorly today.
That's okay.
It's a remix of one of Tofuku's song, Digital Girl, and it's one by One Who Likes Mangoes. And I was looking on their profile, and they were one of the hosts, not hosts, or like creator of the tofu pop thing that they like everyone did in in LA for
AX.
anime. Yeah. So I listened to this remix and like I was just like, yes, a bossa nova beat. And then I was just like, yes, a bossa nova beat, because like it became very like, future bassy and stuff. And I was like, when I think about a bossa nova like track, this is what I think of. And like I was just like, I can't believe someone like captures the same thing as like me. Like I love like discovering someone who like wants to or creates music that like I have been thinking of for a whole while. And just like I fell in love with the way he does remixes, and like I just want more of this person. It's One Who Likes Mangoes.
I will check it out. I think you sent me that. I really liked it. Tofuku does a lot of bossa nova-esque things. I don't know if you've heard her stuff on Twitter, but or like her whips and stuff. And I was so excited to like hear her song, like one of her more like pop-in songs, like in that bossa nova way. So it was really, really nice. I like that remix a lot too. Okay, on to the next section. What's poppin' in K-pop? Of course we have to talk about Red Velvet. At this point, I feel like that's just kind of an underlying theme of, Narts. I just love Red Velvet. I'm sorry, guys. I just love them.
Banana, banana, banana. Okay.
They came back with this punchy, fast. I love it. It's like ice cream cake vibes. It's really, really fun, and it's really, really cool and
energizing.
Yes, and
it
I like that.
Makes me want to dance.
Makes me want to dance too, and I can't really dance that well, so watch out. It's I was not expecting this, to be honest. I knew it was gonna be like a Red song, but I expected something kind of more like Red Flavor, to be honest. But I'm not disappointed. Me too.
I'm really not disappointed either. Like, especially the whole album. I was really surprised because usually like when it comes to albums, I don't like to listen to it on like one go. But this one, like when I heard Power Up, I was just like, I need to listen to the rest.
Yeah.
And then you caught me too listening to it, so you joined me on Spotify, and I was just like screaming at you. I was like, holy shit, holy shit, this whole album is so good. And like I was just like, dang, for them, from going to like a rookie group to like boom in your face, like very popular, ooh, I need you girls to punch me in the face. Yeah. I just love them so much. Like, they took my heart. I swear.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think the main reason why I love this group so much, like, of course I'm attached to the actual girls, but like their music is always so versatile, and they just cover all the genres that I like when it comes to this kind of music. So it's just like they do it all, and I like that about them. Other news in K-pop, I don't think I remember too much. I know you said Luna debuted.
Yes.
I like Luna, but I just haven't been following them as closely.
Me neither. I really don't like get the whole hype about it, because their debut, like, oop, Luna stans, don't come for me, but like the song, it's very like, oh, we waited 2 years for this. I thought it was like, the song itself is really great, but I wanted more from the music video, and I wanted more from all of the girls, because literally 4 girls only sang.
Really?
And like literally those 4 girls, 3 of them were from Odd Eye Circle.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's kind of sad.
It's very kind of sad. Like, one girl only got 6 seconds of lines, and it's her only saying, "Only you, love." That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
That's sad.
I know.
I haven't even heard the song yet. I literally I don't know enough about Luna to like really make a judgment, but like I heard just like listening to Spotify radio, I heard a couple of Luna songs and I
Yeah.
think they were literally just solos like from
Yeah.
from one of the girls, and I was just like I feel like their attempt at this like hype up thing kind of in my opinion failed to appeal to me because I don't know where I'm looking at. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like 20 different like little subunits and like solo girls, and I'm just like, what am I looking at here? Like I need like at least one big picture thing to get a hold of before I can like split it apart. You know, I think they should have debuted the whole group first and then maybe split it apart.
And then did this.
And then like,
I can tell you what I got from, quote unquote standing them. Like I was just like observing.
Yeah.
So there's 12 members and each member got released in a month. It's called their month and stuff like that.
Oh, I see.
And the first girl, which is technically the face of the group / leader, she got released. Her song was okay, but like so after 4 girls got released in the 4 months, they debuted a subunit and it was called Luna 1/3. And it just, they had to promote that. So there's a time where there was no girls being, released. So after they stopped debuting 1/3, they debuted 3 more girls in 3 months, and then after that they made another subunit, Odd Eye Circle. I just feel like these subunits kind of like ruined the kind of hype factor because like you're just like, oh, debut, another debut of another subunit, and you're just like, oh
yeah.
And then like the creepy part is like these fans, the fans of Luna like get so crazy and like into it. Like I follow a lot of Luna stan accounts on Twitter, and I'm just like, dang, you guys live like this.
Like K-pop
they make
Twitter
these.
is a whole nother story.
Ooh.
I don't like to get into
We don't
that.
talk about
we
that.
don't talk about that. That's not what we're here for.
So they make these theories that kind of correlate with like what the vision of Luna is.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently the subunits live in a different world than each other, and it's called the Lunaverse. So the 1/3 world is a different world from the Odd Eye Circle. Yeah, right? It's so funny, right? Like
the Lunaverse. I'm sorry.
And then the last world that was quote unquote like theorized was called Eden, which is the YYXY world. And apparently 3 girls have a connection to all of the worlds.
Whoa.
So they because in the music videos of like basically all of their music videos, so like including like the solo ones and the subunit ones, they all correlate with each other and stuff like that, and it's just like adventuring through the Lunaverse, and it's just like a whole big shablam, and
it's like it's too much to follow. I think
it's too much for my brain.
I
like
think it's
12
too much
girls?
for a new group.
Yeah,
maybe
yes.
something like that for a group that's already debuted. And
have you heard of Cosmic Girls?
Yes, I think you
Yes.
showed me them.
Yeah.
They're the Rainbow Unicorn cell
Yes,
phone
yes.
group, right?
Yeah, I feel like they're very successful for a 13-member group.
Yeah.
Because Pledis also has another group that has 13 members, but it's a boy group. It's called 17.
I
guess they wanted. Yeah, I love 17 too. I feel like because they were debuted like all together, not like Luna, they were very popular because you see this kind of fresh look of so many members on a stage and like being in sync and stuff like that. It's very like I feel like I'm looking at a mess, but it's a beautiful mess.
Yeah, it's what's impressive,
It's very impressive.
I always like 17 after you showed me them because and then like they have a subunit as well, right? Like the leaders or whatever.
Yes.
Their song, that video for Change Up is a bop, and I love it. So I think they should have taken an approach like that. But I mean, good on them for trying something new. I mean, it's not a complete flop. I don't think it's a flop at all, but
I just think it's a flop to me because I waited 2 years for this kind of like lackluster music video.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? I'm still hopeful. I'm still supportive.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Round of applause for Luna.
go Luna.
Go Luna. Stan Luna, everyone.
Everybody join the Lunaverse. Anyway, I saw this everywhere, like on Twitter, on Reddit, on that's about it. But well, on YouTube too. A lot of people are talking about Hyuna's scandal. I guess I wouldn't really call it a scandal, but then again, in Korean culture, it is a scandal, and in the K-pop industry, about her dating Edon.
Yes.
That was revealed. Did she? Now I don't know like a lot of the details of it, but was she like? Did she say it herself, or like what happened there?
I think what she was doing on her Instagram was kind of like clearing the air, and I don't know if she, confirmed it, but like lots of people took it the wrong way and gave, Cube Entertainment like shit for it. And I was just like, it's just very disheartening to hear about,
Yeah.
people, being in love and not being able to be in love because, the fandoms and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because what I think is why companies don't like them, or don't like idols telling people that they date, is because the idols literally have this, or not the idols, the fans literally have this like fantasy in their head that since they're single, they have like a chance, or they can like fawn over them and stuff. Like it even happens here. Like, people are like, they hate the partner of the idol. They'll like literally hate them. Like when Justin Bieber was like a huge thing here and he got a girlfriend, like all the like crazy girl fans hated his girlfriend and stuff, and like she got slandered and stuff. So I can seeing how crazy some of the K-pop community, like the fandoms can be. I can kind of understand that from the company's point of view, but it's still really shitty. Like I wish there was some kind of solution for it. And like I saw tons of videos talking about like the scandal and stuff, and I didn't watch any of them. The only thing that I watched was on Reddit there was a post where like Jessie, the rapper, responded to the whole thing, and like she said, she's like, oh, she's old enough to let her do whatever she wants to. You guys shouldn't, And I think that makes a lot more sense too, because like I can see how like, since these idols are so young when they start becoming trainees, like if they started dating, it could like distract them, I guess. But I don't necessarily agree with that. I'm just trying to like put myself in their shoes so they can see why this reasoning is. But like, yeah, Jessie was like, she's old enough to do what she wants now, and she's really successful, and she's a successful solo artist on top of that, so that's already a big enough thing. I think, I agree with her. They should let her do whatever she wants, but what can you do?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
That kind of brought up one thing to me. We could talk about it next episode. But I can give a little like sneak peek. The Hyuna music video, Baby or Baby. Yes, actually, we can talk about that next week.
Yeah, we can definitely talk about that, cuz I think we might have watched the same video.
Yes. The one
about it.
Oof.
I mean, we could talk about it cuz like there was this video, and it was like kind of like a conspiracy theory about Hyuna's Baby video, or Babe, however you want to say that. I don't know. But she starts the video saying like how she's 26 and she should be able to do whatever she wants, but like she's being controlled, and the person who quote unquote is controlling her is making her feel younger and younger, because she says, now I feel 25, now I feel 24, I feel like 21, and at the end, it's only in the video, this doesn't happen in the song, but only in the video, the music video, she says, you make me feel like 16 or something like that, and then the music stops and she looks really uncomfortable and she walks away from the stage. So it's like, that's another conspiracy theory about K-pop. So that's definitely, it's like, I don't know. That's why I don't get involved in like the fandom and stuff, because there's just so much negativity, and like the whole attitude of like, there can only be one group that you stan, and like every other group is bad except for this one. I've never been about that at all with music, so definitely not going to start now.
Yeah. I feel like there's this side of K-pop that like I don't want to think about, because when I do bring it up to some people, they're like, "Oh, I don't like the industry because like the way that they're being controlled and stuff like that." And I'm just like, "Stop, I just like their music."
Yeah. It's like you don't want to talk about it, but like it's there, but what I
don't
think
want to
would
be
help
problematic for liking a group. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, I guess if you don't feed into that negativity, and just enjoy the artist for who they are and for the music that they present to you, and just be a good little consumer, then everything is fine, which is what we're supposed to take out of it. Plus, we can't truly give any judgments because it's not in our country and we don't know enough about it. It's a different environment altogether, I think, in my opinion. Like, when it comes to judging, like, or not even, I don't even like to judge like American artists, because I don't know what it's like being in the industry like that. I have no idea. So anyway, not to get all deep and dark and mysterious. So time for the final section. Now, what the heck did we do this week? I already said what I did. I just helped my mom with packing and moving, and played video games and worked on music. What's new? I did have me and Dumu, aka Charlie, had a brief rap battle on Twitter. You could go to my page and check that out. I don't even remember how it started. I don't even know.
Was this like live rap, or is it like a rap in like?
This was like a comment section rap. This was like we just kept posting bars at each other.
Oh shit!
I don't remember how it started, but it was dumb. So you can check that out if you want to. That's about it for what I've done this week. What about you?
Like I said, I've been playing Breath of the Wild, and I really want to buy a Switch. And I think, this whole week of like not playing very much video games on the computer, like my eyes weren't really on the screen. Like, I love. Well, my eyes were on a screen, of course, watching, but like not like interacting with some friends. I kind of like disconnected from a lot of people. Me and you didn't really talk much. We only like messaged each other like once or twice. And yeah, I just really liked being, solo and playing Zelda. It just kind of like it was really a good experience, and I love Zelda. I got his outfit where he's, looking kind of cute in his two-piece. He shows his tummy.
His tummy. He showed his tummy.
Oh my god.
The Ludo outfit is my favorite. Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop. Anyways.
But yeah.
Yeah. I think it's good to take a break and play some single players. I've been reading books. That's what I've been doing. I said that.
Damn, she's a little bit literate or something.
Oh, loves literacy. Anyway. Yeah, I haven't, I used to read so much. Oh my god, I forgot. When I was going through stuff, to pack it up and stuff, I found one of my old journals from when I was 9 years old. I think in second grade in school. And you know how the teacher is like, okay, everybody get out your journal and write your journal entry for today, and here's the topic. And all of mine were so funny. Like, I posted a couple of them in my Discord, but one of them was we had to do one of those poems. What is it called?
Haiku?
No. Like the first letter of the you spell out the word not horizontally
it was like
vertically.
A cross poem.
I don't know if it's cross, maybe, I don't know. It you spell out the word vertically, and then you start each sentence
with that letter.
Yeah. So mine was like read, and it was like, reading is my favorite thing. Or like, everybody loves to read. I love reading. And it was like so. I don't remember what it said exactly, but at the end, I think
Delicious books.
for the D, I put dang. It's fun.
I would have put delicious books.
So 9-year-old me was like, dang, I love reading books. But like, oh my goodness, I had some really funny entries in that journal. I remember putting the F is for friends who do stuff together poem in my journal, and I was like, by SpongeBob SquarePants.
SquarePants.
Just in case you didn't know. SquarePants.
Just singular pant.
One pant. So yeah, but reading, I did a lot of it throughout school because they force you to, but then I just started doing it on my own. You know how they have to have like book points or whatever. I don't even remember or know what they do nowadays, but I remember I had to reach a certain amount of points every quarter or whatever, and like some books were worth more points. And then you could go to the book party. But anyways, but yeah, so I've been reading a lot of books, and I haven't done that in a long time, and I like it. And I think everybody should take a break from social media or competitive video games and just sit down once in a while with a book or a movie or a single player game or just something relaxing, you know?
Yeah, just take some time for yourself.
Take a break. It's summer.
Yeah.
Summer's almost over, but it's summer.
When you get to the gist of it, like
when you get right down to it,
it's all about you on your 16th birthday.
I can't believe you coming to hear my birthday on my birthday with a book. You're gonna read me the birthday book.
Anyways,
I think it's time to commence foliage. Get down, everybody, get down. Bye.